wondering what's for dinner tonight? Hi, I'm Paula Butler, County Extension Agent with Texas AgriLife Extension Service, and today I'm preparing a great squash and apple soup along with a sandwich. To get started, you're going to want to take a butternut squash, which is a winter squash with a very hard peel. You're going to quarter it up. You're going to remove the peel, and then you're going to cube it up like this. You're going to transfer it to a baking sheet that you've lined with parchment paper. If you'll put parchment paper down on your baking sheet, it'll make your cleanup a whole lot easier. So we're going to place the butternut squash on the baking sheet. And butternut squash is really nice because it's loaded with beta-carotene, vitamin A, along with vitamin C and fiber. To that, we're going to take a chopped onion. We've peeled and chopped this onion. And we're going to add that to the squash. We're going to take 4 cloves of garlic that we've peeled and sliced, and we're going to toss that on top. Then you're going to add 1 apple that you've peeled, cored, and then cubed up. And we're going to put that on. And then we're going to take a teaspoon of ground ginger, and we're just going to sprinkle that on all over the squash and apple mixture. And you can kind of toss this around. What we're going to do is we're going to put this in a 400-degree oven, and we're going to roast these vegetables for about 30 to 40 minutes, depending on how long it takes them to get tender. You can fork test them to see if they're tender. But the roasting them in the oven gives it a really nice, robust flavor. So we'll go ahead and put these in the oven. Once the vegetables have roasted for about 30 to 40 minutes, you can test them with the fork to make sure they're tender. But you're going to transfer them to a saucepan. And they come off this paper really, really easy. Again, the paper really helps to make your cleanup easy. So we're going to transfer all of the vegetables to the saucepan, where we're going to add some chicken broth. And we may be able just to scoop those up and actually take your parchment paper and toss them in. Hopefully, it'll be very simple. All right, once we've gotten that done, again, then we're going to add some chicken broth. And we've got 4 cups of chicken stock, 3 to 4 cups. I'm going to take about half of it and add into the mixture in the saucepan. And then you're going to want to puree this. And you can do this several ways. I actually have an immersion blender that I like to use for things like that, but you could really just use a potato masher and use some elbow grease there to mash up your squash, to puree your squash. So you're just going to puree it up. It's very easy and very simple. And hopefully you don't splash yourself in the face. And once it can actually be chunky, once you get it fairly uniform in consistency, you're good to go. So you're going to take your blender off, and then you're going to add the rest of your chicken stock. And you're going to want to add it all in, and then take a spoon or the spatula and just kind of stir it around so that everything is distributed well. And once you've done that, you're just going to bring it back up to a simmer and let it simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes until it's uniformly hot. Once the mixture comes to a simmer, you're going to want to simmer it for about 3 to 4 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, so that it's completely hot, and then you can serve it up. And to serve it up here, we're going to put it in the bowl, and then we're going to top it with a little bit of light sour cream, which makes it really, really tasty. A little light sour cream and a little sprinkle of parsley, give it a little color. And the nice thing about this recipe is you can have it on a cool winter's evening, during the summer. It's really an all year round recipe. Partners great with a turkey sandwich, maybe some leftover turkey during the holidays. The whole cost of the recipe is about $2.14 per serving, and it makes 4 servings, and I think you'll really enjoy it. Next time you're wondering what's for dinner tonight, I hope you'll visit Texas AgriLife Extension Service, and be sure and check us out on Facebook for more recipes and nutrition information.